So before this video gets started, if you're interested in signing up for Instacart, if you want to make $20, $30, sometimes even $40 per hour shopping for groceries, now is the time to do it. I'm gonna leave my link in the description down below so you can get your guarantee of up to $800, guys. So use my link in the description down below and you can sign up to start doing grocery delivery. It's a great way to make money. It's fun, it's easy, and you will start making a lot of money with it. So again, use my link in the description down below to sign up for Instacart. Now let's get on to the video. Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name's Dylan. Thank you so much for coming by. So, if you haven't heard, there have been a lot of states who have now finally unleashed the PUA, the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Benefits, on their website. So, if you don't know, the unemployment benefits or unemployment insurance, whatever you want to call it, for gig workers and unemployed, or gig workers, self-employed, freelancers, Uber, Lyft drivers, etc., is through a act called the CARES Act under the US stimulus bill. It's not technically unemployment insurance because we're not employees of a company. If we were, then we would just apply normally. But basically all the states were just like, okay, now we have to set up this entirely new program. And a lot of them, it took them over a month to even set it up. California launched theirs on April 28th. And then a lot of other states are now opening up. I believe there's already like 20 states that are accepting PUA and paying out PUA too. And you get your money within like 2 to 3 days or a week or so, your first payment. It's all retroactive too. So if you haven't gotten your unemployment benefits yet, don't worry. They're going to retroactively apply it based on the day that you stopped making money. So if your earnings drop because of coronavirus, you will still retroactively get your money. It's not like you missed out on money. It just, you didn't get it yet. That's the only bad part yet. You don't have the money yet, but it will come if you qualify, obviously. So it's called PUA. I just want to clarify that it's not unemployment insurance. It's Pandemic Unemployment Assistance through the CARES Act of the US stimulus bill. There was a special act built into the US stimulus bill to include gig workers, self-employed, independent contractors, because these people, I guess us, were being hit the hardest by the coronavirus, because many independent contractors have no savings. They can't go out and work. If you're an Uber driver, what are you gonna go out and drive while the whole country is on lockdown and people are ordered not to leave their house? No. So this is PUA. I'm just gonna go step by step through the California website because that's where I'm based out of. But guys, most states are pretty much the same. Like, you have to go through your state website. So whatever state you're in, type in whatever, New York, Pandemic Unemployment Assistance for Independent Contractors. Type that in on Google, or Nebraska or Florida, Pandemic Unemployment Assistance. It'll come up. Something will come up. If it doesn't come up, go to the normal unemployment website, like go to, I don't know, Idaho. I'm just naming off random states. Idaho Unemployment Benefits. Go to that website and there should be an announcement on there for PUA. If it's not there yet, it most likely, or it should come. They should have an announcement on there for independent contractors. So try to find that. Try to find like an FAQ section, frequently asked questions, and get pointed in the right direction so you can apply for PUA. Okay, sorry, I just wanted to explain that because a lot of people don't really know what PUA is or how it works. There's 3 phases of payments. I'll get into all of that, but basically, if you can prove that your income dropped all the way back to February 2nd, or it's gonna stop, it starts from February 2nd up until December 31st. So if you haven't gotten your money yet, it will be retroactively applied. Excuse me, it will be retroactively applied. So don't worry if you haven't gotten paid yet. They're going to retroactively apply it based on the date that you stopped earning money. So the only bad thing is that you haven't gotten your money yet. Because these states are taking so long. So if you can prove that you stopped earning money from February 2nd, It's gonna be, so there's 3 phases, and I'll get into it in a second here, but, well, yeah, really quickly, it's 3 phases. The first phase is your state unemployment, or your state benefits, so whatever that amount is. The second phase is the state plus the federal, so you have your state amount plus the $600 per week. That's like during the lockdown, like you're gonna get that now. But if you can date back that you were, you know, hurting, or you weren't getting that money, you weren't getting your normal income, then you can try to get that first phase. And then the third phase is if you haven't gotten your job yet back or whatever, they're still gonna pay you just the state amount as of now, not the federal. So the federal is just for phase 2. But yeah, okay, now I'm gonna sync up my computer and show you step by step the process for applying for PUA, Pandemic Unemployment Assistance, for gig workers, Uber, Lyft drivers, self-employed people, whether you're makeup artist, a painter artist, a videographer, a YouTuber, I don't know, a self-employed person, whatever. I'm going to show you step by step. So let me sync up my computer here and let's get going. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do, guys, is go to whatever state you're in and type in Pandemic Unemployment Assistance. I'm in California, so I'm going to do Pandemic Unemployment Benefits. And look, this is the first one that popped up, edd.ca.gov. So for instance, if you live in, let's try Vermont. Vermont Pandemic Unemployment Assistance. Whoops. So they have theirs set up right here. This is the one it goes right here. Pandemic Unemployment Assistance. Whatever state you're in, you can just type that in. For instance, let's type in Oregon, or let's type in Washington, for instance. Washington Pandemic Unemployment Assistance. Let's see if they have it, esd.da.wa.gov. What you want to do is do Control Find and type in Pandemic. Here we go, CARES Act. So here we go. You basically want to go to your unemployment website and find you know, the section where they talk about the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance. Let's type in North Dakota, for instance. I don't know, I'm just picking out random states to try to point you all in the right direction, because obviously I'm going to be filling it out for for California. But yeah, so you just want to type that in, North Dakota. Here's North Dakota. So like you said, basically you just want to go to the site and then they'll point you. Want to make sure it's a .gov and it'll show you, you know, point you in the right direction. But anyways, let's get back to California and I will take you through the step-by-step process, how to apply. So here we go, Pandemic Unemployment Assistance. It says how to file a claim. They do have a frequently asked questions. How do you know if you're eligible? You're a business owner, self-employed, independent contractor, or gig worker. What is a gig? Uber and Lyft. Uber and Lyft is a gig, guys. You will be able to indicate if you have no employment wages. You don't have, yeah, anyways. How do I apply? You can apply through a PUA, a claim online, after April 28th. What are the reasons you could qualify? You're diagnosed, you're unable to work, a member of your household that has been diagnosed, you're providing care for a family member who has been, look at this one, if you work as an independent contractor with reportable income, you may also qualify for PUA benefits if you're unemployed, partially employed, or unable or available to work because the COVID-19 public health emergency has severely limited your ability to continue performing your customary work activities and has thereby forced you to stop working. So you don't need to necessarily be positive. You can even still be partially employed. You are unable to reach the place of employment. Yeah, so if you're unable to go out and drive, you are scheduled to start a new job that is now available. You have to quit. You became the breadwinner of a major support. Yeah, I mean, this is probably the one that's going to apply for most of us. Anyways, there's a lot of questions on here. I'm not going to go through every single one. I just want to show you guys how to apply. That's the purpose of this video. So how to file a claim. The fastest way to apply for benefits is through UI Online. Or you can also fax. I probably would say probably not fax in your unemployment application, but if you really want to, then do it, then fax it in. I don't know, maybe maybe they're not getting a lot of fax ones, so maybe you want to try faxing it and seeing if that works for you. Okay, so certifying for weeks ending March 14th through May 9th. Based on the persistent inability of claimants to access the online system, if your benefit certification form has dates for weeks, you do not need to certify or recertify. Okay, gotcha, March 14th. Okay, so anyways, so you need to essentially reopen a new claim. So you go down here, file a claim. When to file a claim, how to file a claim. Let's go online. You need to do it during these time periods. What is it? Friday at 12 p.m. Perfect. You can't do it at midnight or, well, it's pretty much open at 2 a.m. to 8 p.m. So unless you're doing it at Saturday at 10 p.m., you'll probably be fine, or just do it one of these times. So you go through UI online, so let's start filing a claim here. Okay, so here are the 3 phases, guys, I was talking about before. Phase 1, 167 per week from February 2nd to March 28th, 167 plus 600 per week, March 29th to July 25th, and 167 per week from July 26th to 2020. And they said that it could increase the 167 amount to a maximum of 450 per week based on how much money you did make. So you could potentially, if you make over 17,000, okay, there we go. If you make more than 17,000, which I assume most of you guys did, yeah, 450 bucks. Cool. Oh, shout out to Chris. I just asked him a question because I didn't know the answer. But yes, this amount too, the 600 bucks per week, is taxable income, I think. Okay, anyway, so here we go. Let's get started with the application, guys. Are you ready? Let's do it. So let's get started. So let's see, how to file a claim. UI online, this is the easiest way to do it. You can fax in or mail it in, but I'm just like, bruh, just probably honestly want to just do it on the internet. That's why we all have it, right? So if you do not have an existing account, register. I'm gonna register, okay? I'm gonna fill out all my info, and then I'll meet you back on the next page. The first info, just email, password, security questions. Choose a personal image, so click on one of these images, tree, I don't know, whatever it is. Yeah, and then I'll meet you guys on the next page. Here we go. So once you register, they're gonna send you an email, and then go to the link included in the message. So I'm gonna click on that link right now, and then meet you guys back on the next page. So yeah, this is what the email looks like. I can share this because there's not really much personal info on here. Yeah, so here we go. Click on here. Benefits program online. It says successful. Certifying for weeks here. Log in now. Now I have my login, so I'm gonna log in. So here we go. I'm gonna do UI online not on mobile because I'm on my phone. So file a new claim. Select file new claim to complete the registration. No additional UI online registration is filed. Okay, so anyways, file a new claim. Here we go. What you need to file a claim: name, address, phone number, social security number, California driver's license, citizenship status, last employer information at the time you are filing the claim, last date worked and the reason you are no longer working for the last employer, gross earnings. Gross earnings, guys. So that means the total amount before expenses, information on all employer you worked for in the past 18 months, pension information. Yeah. So anyways, if you've read all of it, cool, let's click next. Did you work in another state and or Canada in the last 18 months? Nope. Have you applied for unemployment? Nope. Did your employer union give you one of the following claim forms? Nope. Were you in the military? Nope. Did you work for an agency? Nope. Nope. Have you filed an unemployment claim in the past 12 months? No. Next. Let's see here, guys. Here we go. This is the important stuff. Social security number and or EDD client number. Confirm the last 4 digits of your social security number here. If you have used any other social security number, list them. Date of birth, gender, applicant name. Is this the name that appears on your social security card? Yes, no, etc. List them. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to fill mine out and then I'll meet you on the next page. All right, so the next part is, are you a citizen? Yes. Provide general statistic information, blah, blah, blah. So do you have a disability? What race? This is just classic stuff. Are you a citizen? Probably yes. Education, bachelor's. Are you a veteran? Nope. White, whatever, you know, just list whatever you have to do. Okay, here we go. So last employer information. Did you work for any employer in the last 18 months? Please see above instructions if you are a gig worker. So here we go. Important information for gig workers and independent contractors. If you had no employment wages, for example, if you did not receive a W-2 in the last 18 months and you're applying for PUA, then click no below. So this is for people who only work Uber, Lyft, and all these other jobs. If you received a 1099 rather than a W-2, you're gonna wanna click no. But if you have also worked for a company and received a W-2, like you were an employee at a company while doing Uber and Lyft on the side, then click yes, and you're gonna have to list all those as well. Because I assume they're gonna try to get that company to pay for your unemployment benefits as well. So, because you probably paid into that. So yeah, but if you're just a gig worker, you're gonna click no here. So this is just for Uber example. Yeah, so next, additional information. Did you work for or provide services on behalf of an educational institution? Nope. What type of work do you normally perform? So this, you're gonna wanna type in something like rideshare driver, or taxi driver. That's probably fine. I don't see anything on here like rideshare or Uber, so taxi driver is probably fine. Save. What other types of work can you perform? I don't know if they have any like courier or food delivery. Courier driver. There you go. If you did food delivery, you can type in courier driver. Because what is a courier? Define courier. A person, you transport packages. I mean, that's pretty much what Postmates and food delivery. This is the type of work you normally perform seasonal. No. Do you expect to return to work for a former employer? No. Do you have a date to start work? Nope. Are you ready and willing to accept work that matches your work skills? Nope. Are you willing to modify the activity? No, I'm not. Select the reason. Not listed. I don't know. Are you ready to and willing to accept part-time work? No. Other reason. Are you currently self-employed? Have you owned business or plan to become self-employed? If you're impacted by the COVID-19, click no. Are you a member of a union? Nope. Uber drivers don't have unions except for those weird ones. Well, I don't know. If you're a member of those, then you click yes, obviously. Are you receiving or will you receive within the next 2 weeks a pension or retirement? Nope. Obviously, fill out whatever you want. Are you receiving or do you expect to receive workers' comp? No. Are you currently attending start date or scheduling school or training? Oh, click yes if you have. Are you now or have you been in the last 18 months an officer? Nope. And nope, I'm not that either. Are you unemployed as a result to a recent economic disaster? For example, COVID-19. Yes, I am. Select the type of disaster, COVID-19. This is all the important stuff, guys. What is your annual income for the calendar year of 2019? So you do need to know this. Provide the date of your business on employment or self-employment was interrupted. So this is the start date, guys. So you can date this all the way back to February 2nd, but you know, they're gonna look at your, well, I don't even know if they will look at it, but you basically, I mean, obviously tell the truth. Tell the truth of the date that you stopped receiving like your normal pay. Put the date that your income was impacted negatively by COVID-19. That's the start date you want to do. Because why? If you get approved, they're gonna start paying you retroactively from that date. So say you stopped on February 2nd, your income went way down because there's less rides out there if you're an Uber driver or whatever. Or I don't know, March 1st. March 15th, I think, was when the lockdown started, right? So say you put March 15th, for example, but you can do it all the way back to February 2nd. But let's say you did March 15th, they're gonna retroactively pay you from March 15th or February 2nd or whatever. They're gonna pay you that money that you stopped getting income from your job, from your contract job. Because the point of this whole thing is to, replace your income. That's what unemployment is. And it's a huge $2.2 trillion bill. So like, take advantage of it, you know what I mean? Select the option for how you were impacted. Oh yeah, and then this one, it's probably, let's see, it's gonna be one of these ones. You cannot work. A lot of them are like, you are an independent contractor with reportable income and you are forced to stop working because COVID-19 has severely limited your ability to continue performing your customer work activities. That's the one I would choose, but if you are actually diagnosed, or if you have, or if you have COVID-19 symptoms, if you're sick, a member of your household has it, you are taking care of your family, you cannot reach your workplace. I mean, that's more so for other independent contractors, like say you work as a freelance video editor and you have an office job or something and you can't get to work now, which I don't know. But honestly, it's probably gonna be that one. At the time of the disaster, in which county did you reside? Whatever, pick that one. At the time of disaster, which county did you work? At the time of the disaster, was your unemployment caused by your need to travel through a disaster county? Click yes or no. Yes, for me. Select the disaster county. Obviously, I'm not gonna go through each one. Like, you just pick your county, guys, come on. So, select the option that best applies to you. How many hours did you work per week prior to the disaster? So you're gonna type in however many hours a week. Did you work 60 hours a week, 70 hours a week, 80 hours a week? I don't know. With Uber and Lyft, it's kind of undetermined, right? You spend a lot of time online, but you also spend a lot of time offline the app, but driving home, That's technically work in my opinion, right? Because you're still like working. Explain briefly how this disaster affected your ability to continue. So this one you can actually type some stuff out. What's the physical address of your business? If you're self-employed, guys, in my opinion, and again, this is not legal advice, but the physical address of your business, I'll just say for me, my physical address is my house because that's where I reside, that's where I work. I'm self-employed, so my address is my physical address. I declare that it's correct. Obviously, guys, just a disclaimer, do not take any of this as legal or professional advice. This is just what I would fill out as an Uber driver, as a Lyft driver. Again, well, I don't know if I say this, but I actually applied for the PPP loan, so I'm not doing unemployment because I do believe that the PPP, filing for that, disqualifies me for unemployment. So, yeah, there you have it. So anyways, and then you're gonna click next, and then it's just gonna take you to the summary page, show everything, and you're gonna confirm that it was correct. And then at the very end, you're gonna sign a document saying that it's correct. But yeah, guys, that was it. That's the whole document. That's the whole unemployment series. That's the entire application for PUA. Let me know if you have any questions down below. If you have any questions filling out any of the boxes, feel free to comment down below. And then if you know the answer to one of the other questions, feel free to also answer somebody else's questions. We're getting so much traffic now. The channel is absolutely blowing up. I cannot personally answer every single question, but I'm gonna do my best on this video at least to answer every single question because I know this is the most pressing issue, most pressing topic is unemployment assistance for Uber and Lyft drivers. Thank you again for watching today's video. Have a great day. Let me know any other videos you want me to do. And if you appreciated this video, please give the video a big thumbs up. Thank you so much. I'll talk to y'all soon. Stay safe out there, guys, and get your money. All right, bye.